Home. That's where the heart is. Or, that's how the saying goes, at least. You know, in life, we often find ourselves searching for home. A place where we feel we belong. Where we can live our lives. Where we can be happy. As a child, I was always quite close to my family. And to my friends at school. But say that things rarely stay the same. My parents always taught me that. For a long time, I thought to myself, I'm right where I want to be. I don't ever want to leave. But what if one day you realise the best path is actually away from home, and you need to leave everything you know behind in order to pursue it? It's crazy, isn't it? Moving to a new place for a few years at least, to practically start a new life with new surroundings and new people. There are so many questions going around in your head. Will I settle in all right? Will I find my way around? Will I make new friends? It's always quite interesting when you look at a new place. But when you move in there, that's when you realise, oh my God, this is real. This is actually happening. Do we fear change? Perhaps we do. But then, can change possibly be a good thing? We never know what's waiting around the corner, and it could be the best thing to ever happen to us. What if we're not leaving what we know behind? We're just adding another chapter to our stories. I guess if we're so close to people, distance might not matter. Maybe away from home can turn into home. Who knows?
Oh, Harry, you okay, mate?
Not really, Nat, but thanks for asking.
Had some water? That tends to help.
Yeah.
You'll recover soon then.
Did you enjoy the flat warming party last night?
Yeah. What I can remember of it.
Yeah, fair enough. It is all a bit of a blur.
Yeah, some nights can get a bit rowdy. This is what uni life can be like. It's a lot more than just the coursework. Booze, late nights, having a good time, then getting banging headaches the following morning. Not just all that, though. It's good times, too. Meeting new people, learning new things. There's a lot to like about coming to university. So I've been informed.
Your sister told you this, didn't she?
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
Of course.
Depends what it is. I'm joking. Ask away.
When you guys were deciding whether or not to come to university, how easy was it?
Well, for me, it was quite easy. I always wanted to come to uni. My sister was finishing off her degree and she told me a lot about it. Everything I heard from her, I just knew I wanted to do the same.
Same. I wanted to gain some independence and feel like I was growing up. Hence why I moved in here rather than live with my parents.
Me too. Plus, I actually have to move away soon anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, second and third year, I have to spend them abroad. A year in one, studying and working, 6 months in the other, starting after Christmas next year.
Are you nervous?
A little bit, but it's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most, actually.
Well, I mean, moving to another city in England has been its own challenge. I don't know if I could hack a year and a half abroad.
It's probably not as hard as it sounds, but I won't know until I actually get out there. Alla Angfang ish fair.
Show off.
Translation, please, Jess?
Every beginning is difficult.
I believe you. Why'd you ask, Harry?
I don't know. It's just a lot to take in, I guess.
Don't forget, you were the last one to get here.
Woo! What a night.
Here come the wild ones.
The best way to live, Georgie.
Yeah, you were drunk early on, Beth, belting out karaoke at the top of your voice.
Nothing to stop me.
Oh, no, but you may need some singing lessons.
Oh, fine then. You want to be my coach?
Hey, who was that girl that was here the other night?
Oh, that reminds me.
That other girl has a name, actually, Josh?
Yeah? What else do you think I want to know?
You feeling it then this morning, Harry?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, come on. We're only just getting started here, guys. We've got a new life.
When I'm over this headache, I will drink to that.
Oh, well, I guess I better get working on that fry up I promised us all. You still game?
Yeah.
You bet.
Count me in.
Harry?
Sure.
Nat? Fry up?
I think I might need it.
I'll give you a hand, Georgie. The least I can do after you let me stay over. I think you'll be okay with them. Stick at it.
I hope so.
I'm going back to bed for a bit until breakfast is served.
Harry, I've been asked to give you this.
What is this?
Someone left you her number last night. She got a bit concerned and wanted to check on you.
Whoa.
Shut up, Josh.
You mean...
Give her a ring and find out.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, it's Harry. You left me a number?
Oh, Harry! Yeah, it's Lauren from the other night.
Oh! Hi, Lauren.
How are you feeling this morning?
Terrible. Oh my god. I don't usually drink that much.
I was just a bit worried about you, that's all. Wanted to make sure you were okay.
I'm sorry. I was a total idiot last night.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone went a bit wild.
Yeah, we did. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, thanks. Managed to stay sober at least.
Oh, right.
Breakfast is on, guys.
Oh, well, I better go. Cook's calling. Thanks again for checking in on me, Lauren.
Oh, no worries. I'm glad to hear that you're okay, Harry. Hopefully, I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Yeah, see you.
Hi, Harry.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
Lauren, what are you doing here?
Well, it turns out that you and I are on the same course, and I thought it would be nice to talk, face to face rather than over the phone. So, what did you talk to Khadija about?
Oh, well, for starters, I apologise for running late. I got lost and couldn't find the lecture theatre. Then she talked to me about the support, and
Okay. Chill. Support?
I get extra time in exams and
Oh, okay.
record my lectures.
Fair enough.
That's okay.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I guess I just worry that somebody knew me differently.
Oh, well, that's then their problem. Everyone is different, and that's okay. And if you need support with certain things, that doesn't mean others should look down on you.
It doesn't. Thanks for that. How are you settling in?
Oh, fine, thanks. Eager to get started, you?
I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. It's tough at times, though, being away from my family.
Change is never easy.
Never been good at adapting to change. I wonder if that's holding me back a bit. That was too deep, I'm sorry.
Don't be ridiculous, Harry. If you tried to talk to me and I didn't listen, that would make me a rather shitty friend, wouldn't it?
Well, you're certainly not that.
Thanks. You close to your parents then?
Yeah, always have been. Don't get me wrong, they can be a pain in the arse sometimes. Thinking they're funny when they're not. But they always mean well.
Believe me, it is a family thing. I mean, I would know.
You're close to yours too?
Yeah.
You know the flat warming party? How did you know my flatmates?
Oh, I didn't. I literally only just met Jess on Freshers Week. We got to talking and, she told me she was going to the party and asked if I wanted to tag along.
Well, I'm glad she did.
So, what plans have you got now? Are you heading anywhere?
I don't think so. Why?
Well, I just thought I'd go grab some lunch and a bit of fresh air and, could do with some company.
You mean me?
Oh, well, I guess you'll do.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yes, don't worry, I've started finding my way around now. And yeah, don't worry, I'm eating. Yep, as you showed me. One of my flatmates helps me if I'm not too sure. Yes. How have you two been anyway? Ah, I see, he hasn't lost his sense of humour then. Yep, yes, I know. Hey, I'll see you both at the weekend, alright? Oh, could one of you, meet me at the train station? No, for the last time, there's no taxi fare. Alright. Yeah. Take care. Bye.
You catching up with some old friends?
No, I haven't heard much from them, actually. I was just talking to my parents.
Seriously?
Why? What's wrong with that?
Look, you've got a new life for you, mate. You should be looking ahead, not behind. All your folks ever try and do is hold you back. You do not need mummy and daddy here when you're out here enjoying yourself.
Look, Josh, I don't...
What's going on?
Nothing. Just little Harry. He's phoning his mummy and daddy.
Fine, he's allowed.
Yeah, if he wants to get stuck in the past.
Can you even hear yourself when you talk?
Yeah, loud and proud.
What's all this?
So you don't speak to your family then?
Nope, glad to get rid of him.
And what's that got to do with Harry?
Must I spell it out? He's here now. He should live at Little.
Look, maybe you don't have as good a relationship with your family, but don't you dare take that out on Harry.
When did you become my boss, fucking Karen Brady? Hey? What's the matter? What's the matter, sweetheart? You scared of a fight?
Gosh, what the fuck?
Jill Lassie wasn't actually going to hit her.
Look, I'll just let you ladies fight it out, yeah? I'm done here.
Do us a favour, will you, Beth? Talk some sense into him.
Why? He told me you play fights all the time.
Yeah, right. Just stick up for him. Are you two okay?
Fine.
Thanks for sticking up for me, guys.
No worries. He shouldn't speak to you like that.
He shouldn't have spoken to either of you like that.
I don't understand, though. Why would he say
Hold
something
on.
like...
Josh wasn't here when Harry arrived with his parents, was he?
No, he wasn't. But then again, I don't give a shit. Do you still keep in regular contact with him, Harry?
Once a week, usually. Ring them one week, go home the next, and ring them again the following week. And then they said they'd come visit me.
Sounds like a good routine. You'll get everything planned out.
It helps, yeah. I like to be organised.
What's on the letter?
Oh. Yes. Oh, my mum wrote it. Well, she and Dad, of course, so... Would you like to have a look?
Sure, and forget what Josh said.
Harry, can I have a chat?
Of course.
Do you guys want us to...
Oh, no. You can both stay. Right. I tried going to university the first time a couple of years ago. This is my second shot. The first one, it didn't end so well.
What do you mean?
Failed to settle. Missed my folks at home. Bad flatmates. Getting drunk nearly every day of the week without a care for others. They left the place in a mess, and half the time I found my things missing because they'd been using them. I made it just over halfway through my first year when I snapped and confronted two of them. They turned aggressive and started threatening me, both verbally and physically.
Jesus.
That's why you backed off just then, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was when it started to be further than that I decided I'd had enough and packed uni in. Thank God I got out of there.
That didn't put you off university altogether.
Fortunately, no. I just had a year out to work and recover. I opted to stay close to home this time, though. What I'm trying to say is, I know how tough things can be. I'm not trying to scare you, any of you. I know what it's like to be away and to live with someone you don't particularly like.
I don't think he's that bad. That being said, I'll have a word with him.
Thank you. Here, Georgie, have a read of this.
Thanks.
Georgie, you and Jess, how long have you known each other?
Since we were kids. She told me she was coming here and she encouraged me to check it out. So I did.
Did you ever consider staying home for uni, Harry?
I'm from a small town. No university there. I liked it here the best. I hope things work out better for you now, Georgie.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks, guys.
Well, yes! Didn't I tell you?
I guess you're right again, Mum.
Aren't I always? Steve! Steve, get in here!
Mm-hmm.
Our son is officially a clever clogs.
Good news then, Harry? Well done, son. That's my boy.
Right. I think this calls for a selfie. You?
Oh, all right then.
Come on, family picture. Oh, how does this work? What button do I press now?
It's this one.
Oh, thank you. That's going on Facebook. I think I should be able to do that without any help.
I don't know. I mean, you still need my help to use a phone.
Hey, I taught you how to use a spoon, remember?
Don't remind me, Mum. God, so embarrassing.
It's my job.
I don't know what you're going on about, Harry. Seriously though, son, congratulations. You're going to have a really good time.
Thanks, Dad. I certainly hope so.
You liked it in Sheffield, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm certainly glad we went to those open days.
I said they'd be useful, didn't I?
I mean, it was useful to look around, both the city and the campus, but can't guarantee I won't get lost at some point, though.
That's all part of the fun.
Oh, shut up, Steve.
All right.
Think about it, though, Harry. We've been planning this for months. You'll be ready for when you start. It might seem a little crazy at first, but you'll get used to it.
I hope so. Do you think I'll fit in?
Of course, love. Just be yourself.
You got any plans for tonight, Harry? You know, seeing your mates from college. How have they done?
Pretty well, yeah. And yeah, Dan talks about meeting me, Matt, and a few others. In fact, I'll go check with him now.
Susan, which one of us is more embarrassing?
You are.
I beg to differ. Anyway, off he goes.
Let's be fair, Steve. This is what he's wanted for over a year now.
That's what we've wanted as well. I mean, well, not to get rid of him.
No, of course not.
I just think he doesn't need to be so nervous.
You know why that is, though, don't you? His life is about to change. New routine, new home, new people.
That change might do him some good, you know.
I know.
I hope so. Anyway. And that he enjoys it more than anything else.
Me too. He's clearly not as eager to do a runner as half his friends. He can do it, though. Even if he needs a bit of a push.
Oh, what was the idea?
I was thinking we could give him something he can take with him and read when he feels like it. Like a letter, you know, to go with the results day selfie. Might boost his confidence.
Yeah, it should. Then again, I suppose what could be worse than the selfie?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Can I see it again? Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I say a letter. Then he won't have to look at his old man's face as a reminder of home. I mean, look at me. I'm going grey.
Are you sure you haven't already?
But
A letter it is then. We can sort that out tonight.
Harry.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Lauren. I was just
Remembering? Fair enough. How are things in the flat?
yeah, they're pretty they're all right. Georgie, Nat, and I are getting on all right. Beth and Josh, well, between us, are a bit too stir crazy for me. They're frequently going on nights out. I'm not really sure it will be my scene. We're all going out at the end of the week, though. Jess as well.
Oh, well, have a good time.
Don't you want to come too?
Oh, I can't, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
No, I'd come if I was free, like, don't get me wrong. I like nights out. Just some nights I'd just like to stay in with a good book or a film. You can call me boring if you like, but it's
Nothing boring about that, Lauren.
Georgie, Nat and Jess all said the same. They're a good bunch.
As are you. I mean, you're a good friend.
So are you.
Thanks. I know what I'm not good with words, but
Harry, stop it. You're just shy. I know lots of people like you. I think I prefer hanging out with those who aren't as loud or cocky. Wild ones like that. Josh, they're not my type. By the way, I heard what he said to you.
you don't think I'm living in the past, do you?
What, because you still speak to your mum and dad? Not at all.
Must be a reason he said what he did.
Probably. He clearly doesn't understand, though, what your family mean to you. But you do, and that's what's important.
When did you last go home to see your family?
Last weekend. I head home every so often.
Lauren?
Sorry.
What's all this then?
Oh, we're just here waiting for Christmas. It'll be here quicker than you at this rate.
Oh, no sympathy for the busy guy. He's lucky enough to have a more stunning girlfriend.
Ah, flatterer. Tom, this is Harry.
Ah, a famous friend. How's it going, mate? Lauren's told me a lot about you.
Really? Not everything, I hope.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out, won't we? You said you met at a party?
Well, I mean, admittedly, her memory of that is probably better than mine. But yeah, when did you meet her?
It was quiz night at the Students' Union.
Oh, I can be a bit of a brain box when it comes to general knowledge.
Did you win?
She didn't have to.
Oh, shut up, you. We did better than his team, at least.
Yeah, and I'll never live it down, will I?
Nope.
So, you first year as well?
Nah, I'm a second year. So it was a bit tough at first, but yeah, I'm settled in now.
What do you mean by that?
It's just new surroundings, new people, new place. I'd never been to it before. Just,
Yeah, I get that.
Don't scare him, Tom.
No, I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying to.
Good. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've just got to take this. I'm back, boys.
She's wonderful, isn't she?
Yeah. I mean, she's been a big help to me so far. You're a lucky man.
Cheers, mate. Anyway, what about you? Have you got a girlfriend?
No, afraid not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, never mind.
Well, it was nice to meet you anyway, Harry, mate. At last, finally. It's been. I've been looking forward to it. So it's good that you and Lauren are getting on so well.
Thanks. Hey Tom, do you reckon we'll see each other around often?
But yeah, it's good to meet. I think we'll see you again. See you later.
I'll tell you what, Harry. We missed you last night.
Sorry, Jess. Just didn't feel like it after a while. I got separated from you all.
Yeah, fair enough. It was a bit crowded. I'm glad you got home safely, though.
It's not just that though. I'm really not one for getting drunk either.
Oh, me neither. I mean, I like a night out, but if I overdo it, I pay for it the following morning. But I know what you mean.
At least you had a choice.
What do you mean?
Hey, Jess, where did you and Georgie disappear off to last night? I ended up having to look after the drunkards.
Carry on.
Oh, morning.
Where did you go last night, Harry? You missed half of the fun.
I just didn't feel like it, Beth. I got separated from you all.
And why not? You found us eventually.
But then what happened?
All right, I shouldn't have shouted in your face last night. I was smashed. You're obviously not one for wild parties.
No, but then you already knew that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just a minute. Harry, what did you mean when you said at least you had a choice?
I didn't want to get drunk at the flat warming party.
You mean someone forced you to? Who?
You got something you want to tell us, Beth?
No, nothing.
Now, do you remember whose idea it was to do shots at the party? Who kept passing all the drinks around? Who asked you to be a singing coach?
All right, I admit it. Harry woke up with a hangover because I kept passing him drink after shot after drink, even when he tried to refuse them.
Oh my God, Beth, what was going through your head?
I know. I've never learned my lesson. I always lived to play rather than to work. Even when I was doing my AS levels, I went out when I should have been studying half the time. Not to get drunk, but I failed 2 of my exams and had to do an extra year. Not a patch on my snobby know-it-all brother, of course. He ended up at one of the highest ranked universities in the country. I couldn't stand the look on my parents' faces. I told you so, Bethany. Now I'm here. I finally felt like I was free from all of that. And I was living my best life, and I just wanted to enjoy it.
Oh, you know, Beth, you're no better than Josh.
What's all the racket?
Oh, just Beth had a confession to make.
Beth, I want to enjoy it here too. I left early last night because I was surrounded by people I didn't know, barely had space to move. My ears are still ringing now. I just felt overloaded and I needed some time out.
All right. In the future, I won't press you to drink. I'm really sorry, Harry.
At least she apologised. I'll give her that.
Thanks for dropping us that message last night, Harry.
No worries.
What's the matter, Nat?
Oh, I'm still feeling the effects of last night.
All right, sorry, we disappeared.
Forget about it. It doesn't matter.
Did you get the parch animals home?
Is water wet?
Yep, it is.
Thanks.
Where's Josh anyway this morning? I haven't seen him.
Oh, he's
Ah, right.
Sorry, I lost my temper, Jess.
Oh, don't worry about it. Let's think of something to lighten the mood, shall we?
Good luck. The weather's not exactly helping.
Oh, how's your uncle doing in Mallorca, Jess?
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's desperate to know when I'll be coming out to Spain. I think he wants me to do my placement in Palma.
How big's your suitcase? Will there be room for all of us?
You two got any journeys home planned?
My parents are coming to visit next weekend.
Oh, I won't see them then. I'm going home to see my family and my girlfriend.
Oh, what was her name again? Lucy?
Yeah, that's right. You see, Harry, you're not the only one who ever say is living in the past.
No, I'm surprised they haven't said anything to me, to be fair. Then again, I wouldn't care if they did.
Me neither.
You know, I don't think Beth is as bad as Josh. She didn't exactly say anything about the...
No doubt she'll plan more outings.
Yeah, but I think she has got the message.
You weren't the only one she was trying to convince into getting smashed that night. Just some of us didn't need too much convincing.
All the same, I remember something Lucy used to tell me a lot. Live the way we want to. Don't let the bosses drag you down for the choices you make.
Sounds like she knows her stuff.
Harry, why are your parents going through your cupboards?
That's just what they do, Beth.
Fair enough. You didn't tell them, did you?
About what? Oh, no, I didn't.
Thank you. Hey, is that the letter?
Yeah. Would you like to read it?
I'm just relieved I managed to clean the place up a bit. Some of Nat's friends left in a bit of a state on Thursday night.
Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have them round again.
That's up to her. Still, she knows I'm not particularly happy about it.
Yeah, okay, forget I said anything.
Oh, I won't tell her, don't worry.
Me neither. They're worse than Josh, and that is saying something. That was a good read, Harry.
To be fair, Beth, you're not too bad at clearing up after yourself. Eventually.
Oh, you just had to add the last part, didn't you?
Well, what do you think?
We're satisfied, don't worry. Then again, what beats a home-cooked meal?
Aye, nothing beats the taste of home.
Unless you're all out here enjoying yourselves, of course. You all settled in well then?
Yes, thanks.
Thank God that's over. Who are these two?
Josh? These are my parents.
Pleasure.
Yeah, same.
You're right, Harry. He is a decent chap, isn't he?
Sorry.
It's no matter.
Well, it was good to see you both.
Oh, I better get going too. I've still not started that assignment. Catch you tonight, Harry. Safe journey home, both of you.
Thank you. Take care.
Don't worry about that, Josh, Harry. The rest of your flatmates seem like really good people.
Yeah, they are.
And there is one thing we'd like to speak to you about.
What's that?
This girl from the course, the one you told us about, Laura? Lauren. From what you told us, she sounds like a really nice person. Just don't get too hung up on her.
What do you mean?
Do you remember that girl from college? Sophie, her name was, right? You liked her and she knew that. But what did she do in return? She messed you about and then left you. And that was one of the reasons why you struggled during your A-levels. I'm not saying that Lauren will do the same.
She won't.
Try not to let her, okay? Harry,
Mom, she won't. I am an adult. I can look after myself. I'm not a child anymore.
Now, Harry, listen.
Just
Right. Well, we best get going. I'll go and get the car ready.
we'll see you soon, Harry.
See you.
Well, that's flown. Time to get the drinks in.
Again.
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 Yes, again.
Brilliant.
Oh, when do you all head home?
Are you mental? I'm not rushing off like you lot.
I am, but I'm coming back straight after New Year.
Oh, whatever we're doing, let's make our last night count.
But it isn't our last night.
Our last night for another month then.
As promised, no pressure, Harry.
Thanks, Beth.
The semester come around quick, hasn't it?
How are you all feeling?
So far, so good. I spoke to my parents earlier and they said I seem happier now. I'm performing better too. Sometimes we're just in the wrong place at the wrong time and we have to turn around and start again. It's not every day we get lucky because what we want is close to home. It could be a million miles away. Or both. Who knows?
You're telling me.
Well, you would know.
You're not wrong.
Hey, we'd have shows those guys not to mess with Georgie, won't we, girls?
You bet we would.
Why don't you, stay put, lass? You've got a new life now.
I'd quite like to spend a little bit of time with my folks. You should try it.
Nah, I'll pass, thanks.
Suit yourself.
I really can't stand that guy.
Nor can I.
Well, I guess there's at least one in every flat. You can choose your friends, but not your flatmates.
Still, I suppose we could say Plan B is working out at least.
Now then, girls.
She's becoming a local. I am proud.
Oh, shut up, Jess. You can take me out of Stoke, but you can't take the Stokey out of me.
We can try.
Hey, I heard that.
When do you head home, Lauren? I assume you are.
Oh, yeah, on Sunday. Got some people to catch up with.
Yeah. Well, I've got to head back for New Year's too, so I got a job in a bar, actually, and I'm going to go and see my mates, my other mates back home, I mean.
Sounds fair enough to me.
What about you, Harry?
My parents are coming for me tomorrow.
When do you come back?
Late January.
That's fair. I'm going for a cigarette. Does anyone want one?
No, thanks.
Beth, would you mind?
Yeah, I'm going outside for it.
Thanks.
Tom, would you mind grabbing me another refill?
I can just about stretch to that.
Get on with it then. Man, you just can't get the staff these days. I hope you enjoy your break, Harry.
You too, Lauren. And I want to say thank you, by the way.
Yeah, what for?
For, helping me settle in and such. You've been a big help.
Oh, don't mention it.
Hey, guys, whose phone is this?
Oh, that's mine. Could you get it?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. 1 minute. Hello? Yeah, Joey's here. Just 1 second.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Hello? Yeah, speaking. What?
Harry? Harry, what's wrong?
A loving wife and mother. That would be how I would describe Susan. When we first met, we were young and just that little bit reckless. Feels like only yesterday. But deep down, she was hardworking, clever, determined, caring, sometimes crazy. I mean, I guess she had to be. She married me. I was a very lucky man. I remember the night I finally got down on one knee. She thought it was a joke at first. Well, either that or she'd had a little too much champagne. But it worked. God knows how. We enjoyed the good times and we overcame the hard times. And through all that, we were able to raise a son. Susan always said that bringing Harry up was one of the best things she'd ever done with her life. If you ever wanted to know someone who wouldn't doubt you, who would tell you to believe in yourself and hitch your wagon to that star, you only had to look so far as Susan. She was taken from us far too soon, but she would want us to celebrate and cherish the memories that we have of her. Thank you.
You're braver than me, Dad.
I'm not so sure, son.
Mum would have loved those words. I miss her. Her little stories, her hugs, even her lectures. I just miss having her here.
I know. I miss her too. Oof.
Dad?
Sorry, excuse me.
Did we end badly, me and Mum? I still can't get that day out of my head.
No, I've told you, Harry. Your mother didn't want to dwell on that. Besides, I argued with her loads of times. We always just moved on from it.
Are you going to be all right here on your own?
Harry, please, don't feel you have to give everything up because of this.
I don't want to. I'm just worried about you.
Try not to. I'll be fine. And I'm not forcing you to do anything. You've just worked really hard to be at university, and I want it to be a good experience for you, that's all.
Oh, one sec.
Harry, I hope it's not a bad time. Of course it's a bad time. I just wanted to check on you. Call me when you get a chance. Love, Lauren.
What are you looking at, son?
Oh, the selfie Mum took on results day.
Yeah, it's a really good photo.
Well, here's to Mum.
To Susan.
Has Nat said anything more to you lately, Georgie?
Not really.
Probably something we've all been through. I've fallen out with people left, right, and centre in my time. I've been through the occasional breakup.
They've not broken up. They're just taking 5.
So Nat's single now.
Christ, Josh, do us a favour and stop being an arse.
What? It was a joke.
Josh, shut it.
Look, let's change the subject. How was everyone's break? I caught up with some friends from school whilst I was back home.
Same. Can't wait to get started again, though.
Just don't ask Harry about his.
Why else do you think I'm asking now?
All right.
How about Lauren? She's not back yet, is she?
She's all right, I think. She gets back on Sunday.
I don't know. What do you guys make of her?
Guys?
Is that Curly?
Oh, hey everyone.
Harry? Oh, I didn't think you were due back until Saturday.
I wasn't. I needed a change of scenery and Dad encouraged me to come back, you know, to get away from it all.
How's he doing?
Not very well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks again, Jess, for saying what you did. Sorry, should I have not said that?
Oh no, I don't mind at all.
What did you say?
I talked to Harry over the holidays about being close to my family. I don't exactly get a choice about leaving my home behind. You all did, even if it didn't quite work. I could have gone somewhere else for my degree. Spend it so long away though anyway, and not being guaranteed where I wanted to, I thought I'd stay close to home while I still can. You know, Camino Largo, Pato Corto.
Relation?
Long way, short step.
English?
Speaking, it means one step at a time.
You know, Jess, you're one of the bravest people I've ever known.
Agreed. I couldn't wait to be away, and yet I don't think I could hack all of that.
You know, sometimes those of us who seem confident are secretly unsure of ourselves.
Have you read Harry's letter, Jess?
What letter?
The one my parents wrote. I haven't been able to read it since. Have a look if you want.
Josh? You seem unusually quiet.
Oh, am I allowed to speak now?
What?
He talked!
Yes, Josh, you can speak.
Thank you. Good. Because I want to speak to Harry alone, please.
Okay.
We'll just be outside.
Okay. I know I haven't exactly been the best of flatmates. In fact, you know what? I've been a dick to you. I've been a dick. But I am sorry for that. And I did it because I was jealous.
You? Jealous of me? Why?
Well, you've got a family that supported you. I ain't got that. My family. I never got that kind of attention. My mum and dad, they split up when I was young. My dad left my mum for another woman. My mum met this other fella eventually. And then things started to change. My little sister was born. Well, half sister. And then before I know it, I was just like a stranger inside my own house. So yeah, I guess that's why I went a bit crazy.
That's why you didn't go back home for the holidays. Does anyone else know about this?
No. Well, no, I'll tell a lie actually. Beth knows. I didn't feel like I could tell any of the others, you know, Georgie, Jess. I secretly secretly envied them too, probably.
You should tell them, mate. Then we may all understand ourselves a little better. I've got you back.
Cheers. And I'm sorry about, you know, the this letter. Do you mind if I?
No, not at all.
Thanks.
Harry,
Oh, hi, Lauren.
how are you doing?
All right, I guess. Thanks again for messaging me on the day.
It was the least I could do.
You know, Mum was probably my biggest inspiration for coming here. Helping me get the open days booked, making sure I knew how to do everything and that I knew how to cook. And, oh my God, pestering me to get all the paperwork done so that all my support was in place, which I mean in the nicest way. She was always a part of it. Not to downgrade my dad's efforts. He did a lot too.
Did they ever catch the driver?
Yeah, he's got 8 years.
Well, at least that's something.
Yeah.
God, it's chilly today. Do you remember when you asked me how often I go home?
Yeah.
Well, me, my brother and my grandparents, when I was younger, we used to spend a lot of time together, and as my grandparents got older, they developed health problems.
I'm sorry.
It happens. Anyway, because of how much they helped when my parents were working and that, I felt I owed them one, and I found it difficult to leave. It was actually Bradley, my brother, who convinced me to still come here. I like to go home every so often to see how they're doing. Due to visit them again this weekend, actually.
You and Bradley get on? I don't know what it's like to have a sibling,
I mean, we argued like hell when we were kids. Always fought in the playground and then around the house. But, you know, when we actually started going to secondary school, he helped me with my homework. And then I actually started to miss him when he went off on his travels. He's in final year at uni, but he's a lot closer to home than I am. So he drives back every weekend. I mean, sometimes he'll come and pick me up, which saves on train fares. Anyway, I'm sorry. What I'm actually trying to say is I know the importance of family, and I know how much yours meant to you.
This is partly why you texted me that day, wasn't it?
Oh, I guess. Like, I also wanted to make sure you were okay, because I care about you. But yeah.
Thank you. I care about you too. Anyway, I best get off. thanks, for feeling you could tell me all that. I'll see
Yeah.
you later.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Boo!
Jesus, Nat!
It's every time. Will the girls be here soon?
I just texted they're on their way. Hey, hands off. That's my cup of tea.
I was just making sure it hadn't gone cold.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. We got held up.
Oh, no worries. How did you get in without ringing the buzzer?
Oh, we ran into Beth.
Yeah, we ran into Beth on the way up here. She let us in. I hear you guys are getting on a little better now. I'm sorry, Jess filled me in on everything.
Yeah, we are now.
I'm just glad Josh finally opened up. Though I never figured he was the jealous type.
Yeah, me neither. Or Beth, for that matter.
Oh, I just thought they were both reckless. But I guess it all makes sense now. I know my fair share of people who play the big guy when they're really anything but.
Just as you said, Jess.
Yeah. How are you two doing anyway?
Not so bad. Hey, Georgie met some fella in the club the other night.
Oh, tell us more.
Oh, nothing happened. We were just walking.
Oh, come on. Please tell me you at least got his number.
Maybe. What about you, Jess?
Oh, ha. I'm not looking for one of those right now. Long distance, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey everyone.
Hi, Harry.
Do you want to join us?
No thanks.
What? That's not like you.
He hasn't been himself the last few days, actually. He spent a lot of time in his room.
You weren't yourself in class yesterday either. Weirdly, I felt you were trying to distance yourself from me.
I wasn't.
There's something else. Oh, Beth, perfect timing. Tell the others what you told me.
About Harry? Last night when I got in, I had heard him and he'd obviously been crying.
That's not true.
You sure, Beth?
Positive, but I couldn't get anything out of him. I know what I heard, Harry, and I know when I can smell bullshit. Sorry.
Right. The other night, I saw Harry outside. He was en route back to here. He was slumped against a wall. And when I asked him what was up, he wouldn't even tell me.
All right, Harry. Tell us the truth.
I can't.
Why not?
I just can't.
There's more to this. Harry, has somebody said something to you?
No.
Oh, not now, Tom.
Lauren, hold it.
What?
No.
You saw it too?
Yep.
Harry, was it Tom? Harry!
No! What are you talking about?
Look, just cut the shit, Harry.
Gosh.
Harry, it's okay. It's just us. Was it Tom?
Yes!
Harry, what did you do? Tell me, please.
Harry, me old mate.
Hi, Tom.
What's new, my man?
Nothing really, you?
Nothing.
No, just headed back to my flat.
Hey, not so fast. I want to speak to you about something.
Okay, what about?
Right. Okay. I'm just going to ask you something, Harry. And Remember, I want you to give me an honest answer. You and Lauren, how close would you say you are?
Well, you know, we're close. We're course mates and we get on.
Yeah, and what?
Why are you telling me this?
You know full well.
I don't.
All right, then. Okay, if you don't. The other day, I saw you both together, yeah? Cuddling and getting a bit cozy.
Tom, it wasn't like that.
You know exactly what it fucking was like, Harry. Now, for the last time, I want the truth.
We were just talking. Nothing happened between us.
You're not going fucking anywhere, mate. Not until you've done bullshitting me.
But Tom, I told you everything. Please just leave me alone.
All right, Harry. All right. Just stay the fuck away from Lauren.
What? Tom, she's just my
Girlfriend?
course mate.
Liar. You're a liar. And I don't want you anywhere near her. Is that clear, Harry?
Tom, I would never do...
Is that clear?
Yes.
Good.
I'll see you guys later.
That little shit.
Josh, calm down.
But Nat...
Lauren said she'd deal with it.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
If I see that Tom again, I will bloody kill him.
You're in the queue, but we need to leave it to Lauren.
Georgie, is this how it felt
What do you mean?
when you wanted out before?
Well, wait, you're not quitting, are you?
I don't know.
Right, we're a team. We don't want you to feel that you have to go.
Same goes for those of us who haven't been as good as others, right?
Right.
Just when Tom confronted me, brought back bad memories. I remember there were some kids in my class who used to corner me and my friends in the playground. They challenged us to a fight, but we'd always refuse. One time, though, just as they were getting ready to batter us, my mum showed up. They were out of there the second she shouted at them. Except this time,
Felt like no one was coming. Yeah, that's exactly how it felt before. But the difference is you've got friends here, Harry.
And you've got family. You know what I mean.
Yeah, we know.
That's right. We're a team, us and Lauren. If we have a problem, anything at all, we talk to each other, right?
Right.
Guys, is the heating on?
what?
Yeah, there's a bit of a chill.
Can't feel anything.
That was quick.
Hmm? No, it's my dad. Could you get him, please?
Yeah. Hello? Yes, he's here. I'll let you up.
Was he due a visit, Harry?
No. I texted him this morning. I needed him to know what's been going on.
Good lad.
Oh, hello.
Come in.
Hello, Steve.
Hi, everyone.
I don't think we've met. I'm Jess.
Well, we have met now. Nice to meet you, Jess. Hey, son.
Hi, Dad.
Do you guys need a minute?
If you don't mind, please.
Wait, Harry, do you still have that letter?
It's in my room. Why?
And is your room open?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Josh, would you mind?
Excuse me. Have you all read it? The letter?
Yeah. Harry, it may do you some good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll leave you go to it. Come, guys.
Oh. I see some people have changed their tune. For the better, I mean.
How are you doing, Dad?
Not so bad. I've been getting the support I need, I suppose. Look, thanks for calling.
I just needed to talk face to face. Thought I just got the hang of it when I heard about Mum, and now this.
Well, I could go on about how jealous I am that you got to go to uni, Harry, but I'm not going to, because there's something more important here. You already know what that is, because we've told you before, me and your mother.
I've always wanted to show people that I could do it, but it's been so much harder than anticipated.
Things always seem harder when they're actually happening. But none of this is your fault, Harry, and there's nothing wrong with looking back and thinking about what you've achieved before and how it's helped to shape where you are today.
I want to be here, Dad. I want to do well. It's just, I don't know if I can.
You can. I know you can. And your mother knew you could. She still does. That's why she wrote the letter for you, from the both of us. When did you last read it?
Before she died.
Do you think you could read it again, son? Please.
Harry, congratulations on getting into university. You've done extremely well.
Overcoming every challenge that's been thrown at you so far. We know there have been many, and now it's time for the next one. We understand that leaving the home you know and love will be no easy task, but we have never stopped believing that you will pull it off. Believe in yourself, and if anyone doubts you, tell them to get out of your way. This is what you've wanted ever since you started college, and it is exactly what you deserve. Keep this letter to remind yourself that home is never far away, even if your new surroundings become your new home. Once you've met all of your friends, even if you can't see us, we're always there. And as proud as we are that you are living your dream and going to university, there is one thing that makes us both even prouder, and that is that you are our son. Love, now and always.
Mum and Dad.
Did you find what you needed?
Yes, I did.
You have got this, son.
You're right, Dad. I have got this.
Yes. That is my...
Nothing too embarrassing, please, Dad.
Right. Sorry. That's my boy.
About bloody time too. Come in.
Oh, hi, babe. Lovely as ever.
Sit down, Tom.
Are you okay?
I think I should be asking you that.
Why? Do I seem off?
When did you last speak to Harry?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tom, don't bullshit me. I know you threatened him the other night.
Babe, I don't know.
What I'm talking about? Yeah. I suppose Harry was in my bed the other night, eh?
Look, I was just protecting you, Lauren. There's loads of other guys out there, and they're not who they say they are.
Oh, not Harry. But like him, you're a terrible liar. Difference between you, though, is that you're a coward.
How dare you?
How dare I? How dare you?
Look, I know what I saw.
No, you know what you think you saw. And you know what angers me most? You didn't come to me and talk to me about it. If you were going to confront anyone, it should have been me.
It just didn't sit well with me, Lauren, that you and Harry were so close. Okay, like, I got frightened.
Why?
Because of my ex. We went to separate unis. We used to message, and then we started messaging less and less. And then I went up to visit her as a surprise. And when I gets up, she'd been shagging someone else behind my back.
Okay, and guess you thought I'd do the same.
Yes. No, not like that, but...
I know exactly what you meant.
Look, that's not true. Look, Lauren, I didn't trust him, all right?
Come on, you basically just admitted it. When you said you wanted to meet Harry, all you wanted was to keep an eye on him. I'm sorry about your ex, Tom, really. But a good relationship starts with trust. I can tell you now, you definitely don't trust me.
But Lauren, right? I've seen the way he looks at you.
Oh, so have I. But I didn't lead him on because I was with you. But nonetheless, you betrayed my trust, Tom. I can't be with you anymore because of that.
Lauren,
Just get out.
When my dad visited, it made me think about why I'm here, what I want to achieve. So, I'm staying put, guys.
You know, Harry, I still haven't read that letter.
Until now.
Done well, Harry.
Not as well as you, Georgie. Coming back to uni when it all went wrong. Or Jess, being confident enough to do a course where you had to move away from home.
And yet you've chosen not to give up, Harry. Despite everything that's been hurled at you, that takes guts.
I came back because I always knew I wanted to give it another shot. And I ended up with you lot.
And
That's good enough for me.
thank God for that.
What about you, Jess?
What about me?
You and your ventures?
Well, I suppose I am the only one yet to fly the nest. I still have no idea what it's going to be like. I may love it. I may not. Who knows? All I can say is bring it on.
Just spare a thought for all of us while you're out there and we're stuck here.
I think I'll be able to do that.
Can I say something, guys?
Fire away.
I actually Skyped my folks earlier today, and we talked about everything that's happened, and they said they're going to try a lot harder for me. So they've arranged to visit next week. So I guess it's finally time to be a good big brother.
I'm proud of you, Josh.
Oh, soppy. And this is what you guys have done to me. And you know what? I don't even mind.
And you, Beth?
I feel like a weight's been lifted. We're living our own lives out here, and that's good. I'll be putting a lot of effort into mine, whether it's by the bottle or in the library.
So, everyone's happy? Do you guys mind if I drink to that?
Oh, well, what would you do if we did?
Well, I'd probably just have one anyway. Beth, do you want one?
What do you think?
You want a day off? I don't know.
Cheeky sod. I am always game for a pint.
Well, I thought the fridge was empty.
Not for much longer, it won't be.
What about you, Nat?
Oh, I might have a drink later.
I meant, are you happy?
Oh, yeah. I think I've managed to sort things out as well. Lucy called. She's going to come here and visit sometime. I've arranged to go and see her too.
Lauren, can I ask you something?
I'm listening.
Maybe we should leave you two in private.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I'm still listening.
Okay, right. I didn't say anything about this before because of Tom. You're an amazing woman, Lauren. You've always been there, and I feel like we understand each other. Oh, God. So, if I were to ask you out on a date, what would you say?
I'll be sure to think about it.
How long will I have to wait?
I'll be the judge of that. You just be patient.
Two months later.
Oh, it doesn't seem like an hour since our first year started, does it?
Guess not. Feels like ages since we got together, though.
No, time works in mysterious ways.
Even if you did keep me waiting for an answer.
Oh, and your point being?
Nothing. It was worth the wait.
Good job.
Lauren, there's something. Tom. I ran into Tom this afternoon.
Harry, should we really be talking
He said he started getting help.
Oh.
He wants to move on. He's apologised to me and he said you deserve better. Made me think about some advice a mum gave me once.
I see. Well, took him long enough, but guess I'm glad he's trying to sort himself out.
Yeah. When will I next see you?
Oh, well.
I mean, it does feel strange to be going home, to be honest.
Well, only be for now. There's still another 2 years to go.
Well, all 3.
True.
But I will say it does also feel good to be going home. Just now it feels like I'm leaving home to do it.
Oh, I know what you mean, but it won't be long until we're back here and actually living together.
Don't forget about the others.
Oh, of course not. How could I do that?
I'll miss Jess, though.
Oh, she'll be dropping by a lot before she goes, no doubt. And I assume Beth and Josh have managed to sort themselves a place out too.
Yeah, they have. When will I next see you?
Oh, I'll drop by over the summer. But aren't you going to come and see me?
Of course. Oh, I mean, maybe.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget, we've got social media too. Maybe we can finally get around to making that Snapchat account.
Yeah, I'll keep in touch.
You'd better.
You too. Home. That's where the heart is, or so they say. And now I realise we weren't necessarily leaving our homes behind.
You were just making new ones to add to the ones you already had.
Maybe we should be embracing change. Because even though it may not always work, it can be a good thing. It just takes time.
there'll be those of us who cannot move on from our past.
And those who can't wait to be free of them.
If we hadn't taken that chance, there are things we may never have got to do. For me, a new experience I may never have had, and new friends I would most likely never have met.
An experience some of us had and friends some of us made by choosing to stay or come home.
Maybe what we want is already there. Maybe it's somewhere else, and looking back doesn't mean we're not looking forward.
Because moving somewhere new doesn't have to mean leaving where we were before behind.
Even if we wanted to, perhaps moving away can bring us closer to our folks.
And it's not just those around us whose lives are changing, it's our own too.
Now I finally feel like I've done it. I've shown everyone that I can live the life I've always wanted to. The life those close to me believed I could live. I'm glad I made that choice. Embrace the change.
So you should be.
Mum? I'm sorry. I wish you could have seen more of it.
Don't be. I was always there, wasn't I? I'm proud of you, Harry. We all are.
We may all be searching for home. It can be right there. But away from home can turn into home if we want it to. What's next? Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Home or away, wherever my heart goes, you'll be with me. Every step of the way, I needn't worry, cause I know you have my back. Even when my home's away from home, love's something I won't lack. My home is away, but that don't mean I can make it two places at once. Whether you're here in spirit or here in person, I know that things can never worsen. 'Cause I got your heart on my sleeve, and mine's still stuck to yours. Yeah, mine's still stuck to yours. Home or away, I know I can look back. Home or away, you'll always have my back. Home or away, love's something I won't lack. Home or away, it's safe to turn my back.